Somebody was telling me the other day, why Mumbai? Go to any city. Ask the citizen, oh, what do you think of Mumbai? Oh, I love the city. I love Mumbai. I'm going to retire here. Oh, there's no place like Mumbai on earth. The next question, ask him, what do you think about Mumbai Corporation? Horrible. Why this discount? This is not just Mumbai. Huh? Go to London also. Yeah. Go to London and ask somebody staying in London. London, no city like London in the world. And ask him how's the civic body of London. Rubbish down the drain.
मतलब ये तो कहते हैं वो हैदराबाद में कहते थे बल्दिया म्युनिसिपैलिटीज बल्दिया बल्दिया आया खाया पिया और चल दिया.
Actually, when somebody told me this, since then I have also been thinking, why this disconnect? Where have we lost it? The person, the citizen loves the city, but he doesn't love the guys who run the city. Where have we lost it? I suppose 2-3 things have, made us lose it somewhere along the. And I don't think it's happened over a day or it's over one society or one culture. It's happened over the number of years on how mankind or human race thought and did. It is something to do with the going back into the Max Weber's concept of a bureaucracy. The bureaucracy somehow tends to usurp to itself all the powers, and no citizen in a democracy likes that. That is where the genesis of the whole problem has taken place. Well, I will decide how your house is. I will decide how big your bedroom should be. I shall decide which side your window will be. I shall decide how many taps you will have. I shall decide how much taxes you pay. Which road will be how wide. When you do this is where I think the perception gap starts emerging. Now, thankfully, I think earlier we really had no methodology of breaking down these perception gaps. But now, fortunately, 2 things are helping us change. Initially, you're going through a phase where there's a lot of churn. People are not very happy with what's happening, both sides. But that churn is going to lead to something good. I see something good coming out of it. 2 things have happened. One, not to praise you, but the press. And second, the IT revolution. The press, especially the electronic media and the print media, the social media, has suddenly started narrowing the gap between the service providers and the service receivers. Now, service receivers are also becoming sort of service providers. They are able to tell the service provider that, look, this is where you are going wrong. And the service provider is also now able to tell the citizen, look, this is what you don't do correctly. You also need to improve here. So that gap is coming down. Yeah, initially there is going to be churn because suddenly we also feel very uncomfortable. Oh, so much information out there in the open. People are bound to be, resentful of you. You putting so much information out in this thing. Similarly, citizens also feel, oh, you can't accuse me of throwing garbage where I feel like. I pay my taxes, I can put the garbage where I feel like. But this gap will somehow close somewhere. That is one thing that's happening. Second, with IT coming in, there are lots of things that are happening which you really need not come into a government office. Like in the Chinese saying, Chinese say that God save me from fires, floods, earthquakes and government officials. Now, if a government official is not coming into your home, or you don't have to go to a government office to get what you want, the perception changes. So if you need to pay your tax, if you can sit at home and pay your tax, I don't need to go there. You need maybe a driving license, or as Bhaskar, I was asking Bhaskar, how do you get a Burmese visa? He said all you do is just type in your details, upload your photograph, 24 hours verification and download your visa. Oh, Burmese embassy is the best. What better can it? But if I have to go to the embassy, stand in a queue, I'll find 100 faults. That fellow on the counter didn't speak properly to me, that guy's pen didn't work, that chowkidar asked me money. So IT is also going to bring in, so as we move along, these 2 things I think will close this perception gap.